if a mother asks me prenatally what to expect for breastfeeding, especially the first breastfeed, I would suggest that she thinks about what it is she really wants for her and her baby, and then have a little plan of action so that other people respect what she wants. And that may be, for example, that she provides a little written story about how she proposes things may go for her and her baby. So the baby would be born, hopefully, if she's able, she would take the baby herself. If other people are handling the baby, it's best if they handle from shoulder and bottom and not around the face or the chest or the hands or anywhere where the mammal baby is needing to smell, touch, taste and locate the breast and nipple. The minimum of handling if you have to handle the baby, preferably the mother handling the baby. The baby then is whatever the mother does with the baby is okay, there's no problem. And so the baby and the mother work it out together. The baby's already starting to search, seek, locate and smell, taste, touch and the crawling, walking reflex are all part of the baby making its way to the breast. And then the tongue protrudes when the baby wants to locate the nipple. So when that starts to occur, we're watching closely to see that the baby's lips are over the nipple, that the nipple's not up towards the nose or down towards the chin or off towards one of the cheeks, that the baby's actually coming to the breast with lips over nipple. And then you watch several attempts and the baby will actually draw the nipple by itself. And that's when the baby gets the vacuum pressure inside the oral cavity right, draws the nipple back into the oral cavity along the tongue. And as that vacuum takes place, the nipple's drawn to the level of the soft palatal cleft, which is quite a long way back. So in relative terms, I think we've explained this, is that it sits about the second joint on the little finger, so it's way back here in a soft pocket. And then the rest of the breast tissue moulds to fit the upper bony palate. And along the tongue, it forms the shape of the baby's unique oral cavity and the tongue muscle. So each baby has a unique teat, maybe similar, but a unique sort of teat for that baby's size and shape of its oral cavity. It's very important at that stage not to interfere with any of that, to let the baby work it out. The baby will start to move into stimulation, so that's short, small movements and then stopping. Short, small movements and then stopping, and may do that several, 3-4 times before the hormone level in the bloodstream has risen enough for the colostrum to start coming down. And when the colostrum starts to come down, you'll see the baby change that rhythm to a longer, deeper, slower rhythm. And when that milk ejection of colostrum has stopped, the baby goes back and rests again. And then it starts another stimulation process and another drawing process, draw-swallow process. And that continues till the baby's reached a level of satisfaction, whatever that might be at that moment in time for that baby. And during that first breastfeed, it's really important to change breasts so the baby draws colostrum from both breasts, and particularly over the first 24, maybe 48 hours. That will help clear the ducts of the colostrum, allow the transitional milk to flow, and then the baby will be hopefully helping the mother to prevent breast engorgement. The other really important thing during that time to consider is that there's a lag time between the colostrum level dropping and the transitional milk coming. So this gap in time, it's not a set time, it's not a set gap, but it's an observational gap where the baby gets restless, it cries, and we're desperately wanting to give the mother a rest, but that's the most important time, that she just keeps feeding, because what that does is create more hormone for the milk to come down, and then that means that the baby is feeding well by 72. Outside of that would be somewhere between 72 and 96 hours, depending on the circumstances, depending on the birth, on the drugs used, other things as well. So the lag time, from my observation over many, many years, is extremely important time not to give formula. If you want to give something that you're worried about the baby in any way, it's best to give the mother's own breast milk. So you encourage, show, or if you have to, you use a really gentle technique to express milk from her breast for her baby. It's much more preferable than giving cow's milk. More likely to have congestion of the breast by about 72 hours if you give cow's milk in that time.